Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play Broken Sword with me, Jason. Okay, let's go for a little bit of... I got a bit stuck last time, so I had to ask for a bit of help. So, let's go through a couple of comments here. Okay, we got one from Vapor Gaming. Good old Vapes. Let's have a look. Kick him in the face. He's an old goat after all. Okay, that's genius, to be honest, dude. It's genius. And Mr. Pengeli probably like that because he likes people kicking goats in the face. Okay, so yeah, don't think that's really gonna help me, but thank you anyway. Next one from my friend Anthony Pengeli. Let's have a look. Maybe okay, we go with the I've played through this game many times. I'm even playing it on and off at the moment. But watching this video, I've noticed something. Isn't me or are those hospital beds really long? Like, freakishly long. You could top and tail with Andre the Giant and the Undertaker in those beds. If Andre the Giant wasn't dead, of course. Look at they are actually freakishly long. Look at the size of that bed. Where's his? Even laying down, he'll probably only get to about there. Okay. Don't think that's a hint there, but very. It's hilarious anyway. So, okay, let's have a look at the next. And maybe you should go and have another chat with the super doctor. So, okay, there's a hint. We've got a hint from our comments, and that is what we're going to do. Let's go out here then. Let's go out here and talk to super doctor. Walking all the way to the super doctor. Can we just click over here? I can't remember which one is it. That one or that one? Might be that one. That one. I don't know. Can't remember. Okay. There we go. We got super doctor. Super doctor. Let's talk to super doctor. Because I am also a doctor now. Because I have a jacket.
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
I have nothing to say. I could show him the pumpkin, but no.
So long, Hagenmeyer.
Okay, let's talk.
Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Talk to him.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with the nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man.
Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Okay, come on. Let's go and steal the ambulance. No, maybe not do that. Let's go and... I don't think she's doing any work. There's nothing on the screen. She's pretending. I think we should fire her. I'm going to run this hospital now. Okay. We're in thing.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Hi,
He didn't even
me
get to
again.
bed first. Can I don't want to talk to him.
See you later.
I want to kick him in the face, as Vapor said. Okay. Can we move here? Let's talk to the doctor guy.
Hey, Benoit.
No, wait. I don't know. Okay, that's bad.
Yes, sir?
Yeah, take his...
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Blinky. Use it on the goat face. Use it on... let's use it on goat face.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Okay, now run! Come on! I'm clicking, you're not running. Come on. Go! That's it, good man. Oop, there's a doctor. A doctor? No, that's a policeman.
Rather you than me, pal.
Okay. We're in the... Christ, what the hell is wrong with his face?
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If he hadn't my office to hear that.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter! The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
I thought it was a use.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man?
Yeah.
Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
What the hell is that?
Have you ever heard of the Hashi-Ashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Okay, so we got this thing and this thing and... Okay, yeah, whatever. Boom, boom, boom.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel. Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Who's Andre? I don't know. Okay.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, were you referring to André?
I'll let you work it out.
Is that the museum guy? I think that's the museum guy. I don't know. Do, just walking along the street, and you've been out here for days, and you have the same plants. That car keeps going past. Want the first one? What is it? Oh, no, that's that place. No, we don't need to go here. We can't find anything here. So, okay, let's go back to the museum.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything. I am closing a museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He'd made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
It's broken pots.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
I think he's making that up.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Ah oui, they connected the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Well, little thing for the escape is I need to try and find a tripod, obviously, and that is how I will escape from the prison.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Okay.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Okay.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Well, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think, if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
It's a bit harsh.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's go and talk to that guy.
Hi, Andre.
He's Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, assassini, the assassins.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Sounds familiar.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
Okay.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So that there is going to get stolen at some point. We know that. But we need to protect it, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Let's play with that.
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
No.
Forget it. The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us! Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Okay, what if I turn that? Turn that, wait for him to go and wander over there, and then, while he's not looking, I will go and
Don't open
hide.
it! Remember, the burning cattle!
What? I'm still going to attempt to open it when you're not looking. Okay. I'll walk away. Pretend to walk away. Pretend to walk away, and I'll go back to it. He's looking at the thing, that's fine. It's open. Let's wander across. Okay. Come on, go. There you go, he's playing with the thing. Haha! I am hidden! And I will wait for the burglars. Oh shit, I might die. I didn't think that through. They probably have guns.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
If that's your real name, Monsieur. Okay. Hours pass.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Oh, Guido!
What's the big idea, you dummy? Shine the light down here.
The mummy! It's come alive!
Oh shit, he's got a gun.
That's a mommy. I'm glad I'm an orphan.
I fucking died. That's not good. That's not good, man. I died. What's going on? No way. Okay. I will. That's just terrible. Luckily, I picked up a 1-up mushroom, and it gives me an extra life, so I can restore, you know. So okay, so that was it didn't really work out, but I will go all the way through again and get it to a point where we haven't died. So yeah. Okay, I will be back in 1 moment. Okay, so I'm back now, and I've managed to get all the way back to here, where we're gonna have to do that thing and jump in the thing. Maybe push that over before I get shot. I think that's probably the best course of action. So let's try this again, shall we? Okay. He's looking at me.
Don't open it!
Damn it!
Remember, the burning cattle!
Yeah, go on, move. Go on, look at something else. Go on, walk away. I'm walking away. So you can walk away. Come on, go. There we go. He's going. Look at something. Look at something. Do the thing.
The rod turned smoothly, and
Quick,
the
quick,
window
quick,
above
quick.
me opened.
It's too close. It's too close. Not going to make it. Run, like, run. Ah, come on now. Yay! Can we get in there? Yes, we're in there. We're in. Okay.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Okay. Here we go. Hours pass. Breaking in. I gotta drop them on. Drop that thing on.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Okay. We need to be quick, come on. Oh, I'm like a ninja.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Hey, look, it's Catwoman. Back in Nico's apartment.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean... it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
And then I would go and buy a Batman costume. 'Cause I'm Batman.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so. Lobineau explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
I'm not seeing anything. Let's... okay. Let's have a look what we...
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
No, we'll go back. Okay. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna stop it now. For this episode. So if anybody knows where the hell I'm supposed to be going now, or what I'm supposed to be doing, and where the hell I get to, I reckon there actually. Look, there's lots of clothes. To get the Batman costume, so I can become Batman. Maybe I should go to the superhero. I keep changing. The superhero doctor. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment. Give me some hints, some tips, and anything else that you want to leave in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and all that kind of stuff. And I will see you next time, guys. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.